Welcome back to part 3 of the oak arch door build. If you haven't seen parts 1 or 2, please go back and watch them as they're now live on the channel, and please stay to the end, as at the end we will see the finished product, which, trust me, is well worth a look. We're just showing this again. This is where we're just starting to drill out the head for draw boring, and now we've done that, we've assembled the door, and now we're just putting this drill bit in, just giving it a little tap to mark where the tenon is, and then same both sides. We'll then take the door back apart, and that will give us a nice little mark, which you will see in a second. So we're just highlighting the mark with a pen right now, just so it's easier. As I've said before, this is called a draw bore. So what we're doing now is, to make sure it pulls off up tight, we are offsetting it, and it's to the shoulder from the face. On this occasion, we're only going to go towards the shoulder. We're going to go towards the shoulder about 1.5 mil, something like that, 1.5 mil. So he's just marking that now where it is, and we then offset it. We'll do this both sides. Reason he's put that ruler on there is just to make sure it's on the straight. We want it to pull dead straight. We don't want it to pull to a side or anything like that. So that's why we just put those extra lines on. And we're now just drilling through it now. So now we've done that, we are basically, as the door's all been pre-assembled dry, we know it all goes together. All the dry fitting is now done, so we're now just sanding the door, going around sanding all the mouldings, getting rid of any burns if there are any, double checking everything. It's easier to sand the mouldings before the door's assembled than afterwards, which some people do. So this is the way we like to do stuff. As you can see on the floor behind, the panels are already done, ready to go. So done the curved head, we've done the rails, and we're now doing the stiles. It's so much easier to do this before the door goes together. It's a lot neater, a lot easier. Now I need to apologise about this, because we thought we had a lot more footage of this door being glued up, and then we realised after it was done that the camera had died on us. So I apologise for that. Not what I wanted to do, but yeah, all I can do is apologise. So now we're basically putting this frame of the head onto a board. Just put it onto the spring lines. Then we can, once we've screwed it all on, we know it's all okay, making sure we're happy with where the screw holes are. We'll fix it on, and then we can move to the next process where we put it through the machines. Well, put it through the saw and then through the spindle, but you'll see that shortly. So he's just cramping this in place now. So as you can see, when he turns it over, he can screw through it, just putting the clamps on so he can turn it over to make life a little bit easier. So this is why we put this board on, is it's so much easier to just push this through this saw to cut these nice and square. Just the way we like to do it. Once it's all screwed on, the spring-in lines, slide it straight through the saw, nice easy cut, saws blades all upright, it's very easy. We like to join this with a double tenon, This is another reason why we screw it to a board, because it just makes it so easy for us to push it through the spindle. We know it's going to come through nice and square. So we've done one, and you now can see we're just setting up for the second one. And it's just the way we like to do things. We do double tellings, it helps stop with the twist, we get a better gluing surface. I just find it's a stronger joint than just one. So now we've done the head, we're now working on the jambs. So we put the jamb through the tenor originally, just to get the top and bottom shoulder, and then we put it in the mortiser to get rid of the centre of it, which you can see. And now we're just marking out the shoulder lines so we can cut back the tenon that we don't need. Because obviously it's in oak, it's oiled, it's just being taking extra care, making sure he's precise with what he does, and yeah, he's just making sure he goes above and beyond, because he's got done a lot of work so far to get to this stage. He doesn't want to be redoing it. And now it's just a case of just cutting this away. This isn't needed. We don't want the tenon coming through the face, so we're just cutting this back. So now we've removed the excess, it's now just going into the fine tuning. Just pushing, well, cutting back the shoulders by hand, making sure they're nice and flush, removing the excess of where we cut the rough of it out with the saw. You'll see it from a different angle in a minute exactly what he's doing, which will make a lot more sense soon. So now you can see clearly what he's been doing, undercutting it ever so slightly as well, just to guarantee that the shoulder pulls up nice. And he's just done one and now doing the second one. Obviously with a door frame you've got a left and a right jam, so done one and now just doing the second one. Exactly the same process as before, just showing it to you from a different view so you actually get a better idea of what he is actually doing. So you can see the door standing up behind, where it's all nicely glued up. I say, again, I can only apologise that the camera died on us as we was actually gluing it up, but a little sneak peek of what it might look like at the end. Same process as before, cut out the worst of it and just use a chisel to fine tune it all, get rid of these lumps, bring it back so it's all nice and flush and flat, and he will undercut it again just to make it easier, so we're guaranteed nothing's in the way and it pulls the joint up nice and tight. And now he's fitting the head onto it, so a bit of fitting to do, which is why he's just keep trying to get it on and off, make sure it's all flush everywhere, fits nice and tight, and we're happy with it. So double tenon makes it a little bit more awkward here, but in the long run it works out better. It's a better way of doing things. And this is a finished job. Sure we'll all agree that's a very nice door. And thank you for watching to the end, and I hope you enjoyed this 3-part process. If anyone has any comments or good, bad, constructive criticism, it'd be really good to read them. So please do leave a comment. Thank you.